Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. And has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? Fight. 3 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live! It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Davenport, Iowa, USA, presenting the challenger, the Cannon. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world,
right, this is from UFC
Kamaru, the Nigerian.
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, we have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
His boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to, and because of that, he's been safe.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Left hand punch from the plate.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Man, he is sniffing out these takedowns from a mile away. Stuffed another shot there. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title. Good jab.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now. Blocks that strike. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big punch from the clinch.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage and might as well use it. Left punch is true. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, collar tie. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Oh, single collar tie here. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and then fold. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Settle down, settle down. Now, this striking was way too amateur for you, okay? You have superior hands. You're going to stick with them. I don't want you to think about anything else. Just strike, strike, strike.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, fight!
Head kick.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Usman. Oh, he slipped that strike and then countered beautifully. Really starting to get his range and get into a good flow on the feet as the longer fighter.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Big left hand lands upstairs.
Good right hand. That one landed clean. Oh, he was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, he is even really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really has the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
3 minutes to go. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. All right, side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Keep on your side. Push off his head and posture.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. I mean, how many can he take? Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just out of range with that right hook.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Takedown defense holds up. Got the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
More clinch work here. Now an uppercut to the head. And they separate.
Big head kick lands.
68.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Big elbow there, lands. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Mount this guy. 20 seconds left. Final seconds here of round number 2. Usman's got the full mount. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the
Take a deep breath and relax. Let's clear the cobwebs. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Single collar tie now. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission.
Keep working and give me those elbows. You gotta scramble. You gotta move. Move. Get yourself to the side. Scramble. One-on-one.
Now Usman really getting the ground and pound going, DC. You gotta do something to get out of harm's way.
You have to move. You have to be doing something. Usman's one of the best grapplers from the top that you've ever seen. Unbelievable awareness. Knows how to control the hips. He doesn't give you any outs when he's on top of you.
Left eye starting to shut a little bit. That bears watching. Up here, not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Side control now. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Scramble. Pump him out. Get yourself up.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Back mount now. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Usman. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the up kicks, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Usman's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, really nice work defense here from Bottom.
Wrist control. There you go. Get those wrists. Control wrists. Keep moving.
Into the final minute of this championship fight.
Get out of there. Take it off.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Beautiful move. That is it. And that's going to do it. Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you see it in the effort in retaining his title. One of the best welterweight champions in UFC history.